And we are back. Jumping the gun. How we feeling over there, Klings?
Episode 22. I'm feeling, hey. 22.
There he goes.
Hey. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good over here.
There you go. Eagles get a dub. You know, you feel.
Eagles fly. I'm over
You're
here
flying
vibing.
high over there.
I'm vibing over here.
Flying high over there.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we got the usual show. We'll catch up on the NFL playoffs, and then we'll talk some NBA. Got a couple new segments for the NBA, and then we'll get to the NCAA hoops. No big play parlay this week because we don't have the Super Bowl yet. We'll do that next week.
We do have a bozo, though.
We got a bozo.
Cow.
Cow.
Josh Allen did not score, and he is the bozo this week.
Damn it, cow.
2 weeks in a row, really.
No, he didn't get
No,
it.
I think I was the bozo.
I was the lone warrior.
Yeah.
I'm on a hot streak over here. Played none of them straight. You already know it.
Man, the thing about it though is Kyle wanted James Cook, and I basically shimmied him off him. We could have hit.
Shimmied him.
So I'll take your bozo. I'll take a little bit of it. I'll take the pack halfway.
Anyways, going around in the NFL right now, we got some new coaches. Jets hire Aaron Glenn, defensive coordinator from the Lions. The Jags hire Liam Cohen. I don't know where he came from.
Who the fuck is he?
I don't know. Raiders hire Pete Carroll. Didn't know he was still looking to coach.
Okay, so where's he at? I got to make sure
Raiders.
I know this. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not on the Seahawks.
Raiders. Okay.
And then the Cowboys hire Brian Schottenheimer.
Not gonna help.
Yeah, might not. I don't know.
Not
We'll
gonna
see.
help.
He said they're
Blow
looking
it up,
for a
Brian.
championship.
Blow it up. They're always looking for.
In the NBA, Jimmy Butler walks out of practice, suspended indefinitely. Liam Cohen was OC for the Buccaneers. I thought that was Byron Leftwich, but I think that was when Brady was there.
Yeah.
Vince Carter gets his number 15 retired by the Nets. And
Shout out.
in baseball, the Orioles hire Adam Jones as special advisor to the GM Mike Elias.
Hey, shout out Jonesy.
Hopefully he advises him to the free agent market because we have signed nobody.
He's pretty outspoken, so he might be.
That was
He's an
my favorite
outspoken
player
guy.
growing up. Shout out Adam Jones.
Jones.
Got his signature.
Went to the D-backs.
Started with the
Had
D-backs.
a great season with the D-backs.
Started with the D-backs.
Did he start that? He went back to us then.
Yeah. No. Yeah? He started with the
Yes,
D-backs.
he
Yes.
definitely- he definitely
Oh, I know
went
he
back
started. I'm
to
pretty
us.
sure he started.
I have no
with
idea
you
if he
guys.
started there.
Anywho, let's get to that divisional round, or conference championship Sunday
He's still
recap.
stuck back there.
Oh, shit, well, I'm
Yeah, I
stuck
feel
in the
it, I
past.
feel it, Yep. Hey, conference championship recap. Let's start with our game first, since it was first.
NFC, Eagles 55, Commanders 23.
One more time, 55 on them.
55 of them things.
We actually had 7 rushing touchdowns in that game.
55 points, most
Guess
points
how many
in the
rushing touchdowns the Cowboys had this season?
6.
6.
Yes,
you've seen the
I
stat
saw
too.
the stat.
Had to throw that in there.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
55 points, most
What you got?
points in the NFC Championship game by an offense. Shout out to the Eagles.
Shout out to the Birdies.
Shout out to their defense too. Played stellar game. It's
I'm
all about
pulling up the
takeaways
notes.
it's all about takeaways in the playoffs, and the Commanders had quite a few.
Eagles defense had 4
Or sorry,
takeaways.
that's giveaways. Commanders had a lot of giveaways, I should say.
Yeah. 3 forced fumbles, a pick. Quignon got the pick.
Another
Shout
one.
out Quignon Island.
None in the regular season and 2 in the playoffs.
Did you see his celebration after?
Yeah, making fun of Scary Terry. Yeah,
He pulled the mask down.
yeah.
But big shout out goes to Saquon Barkley. He obviously carried that game away.
Can't stop him.
First play of the game, somehow makes that spin. Like, you got to tackle this guy. 118 yards, 3 touchdowns. Also, another shout out I got to give to is Jalen Hurts. He's not getting enough credit. 28. Let me get. Whoa. Please. What happened? Water. Oh, sorry. Water. I need water. Jalen Hurts, though, 28. Dang, I can't get this
Here we
stat
go.
out. I cannot get this out. 20 of 28. No, 28 of 20. How do you say that?
20 of 28 passing.
There we go.
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't get that out. Anyways, 200. The big part that I'm trying to get at is he's consistent. He's not making dumb throws. He's not throwing the ball 40 times and only making 22 completions.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Completion percentage. There we go.
Yep.
246 yards, a touchdown passing to A.J. Brown, and 3 rushing touchdowns. A couple tush pushes, but it's still a rushing touchdown.
Counts. Josh couldn't get it.
the big stat though for Josh could not get it.
He could not. They got more chances than y'all.
Right. Jalen, first quarterback to return back to the Super Bowl after losing his first trip since Jim Kelly. So he broke.
Say that one more time.
First quarterback in their Super Bowl debut to lose and return since Jim Kelly. No quarterback. There's 19 of them.
Really?
Yep. 19.
So you're saying if a quarterback went to the Super Bowl,
there's 19
their
other
first time they
Here,
lost.
I got you. I think I got the picture actually, because it's actually it's a crazy stat because it hasn't been broken since 1993 to 94 season. Jim Kelly going back to back.
Right, and lost both of them, by the way. So hopefully that's not what you guys are doing.
Of them. I don't have the picture, but I seen the stat. 19.
So you're saying if they went back and the first time their debut in the Super Bowl they lost,
I'm saying
no one's ever made it back.
Right. There it is.
No
Go ahead, Kyle.
quarterback that has lost his first Super Bowl has ever played in another.
There you go. No quarterback that
except
has
for
ever
Jim
lost,
Kelly.
Except for Jim Kelly, and now Jalen Hurts.
Interesting.
Jalen Hurts.
Well, hopefully
what I'm trying to get at is he's a good quarterback. People are just knocking when he has a bad game or a bad couple games. They're quick to just throw him down already, and it's like,
yeah. I was just going to say careful with that stat because Jim Kelly never won a Super Bowl, right. So you don't want to follow that path. Yeah, you don't want to follow that path.
He's not following it. He broke the curse. It was actually the Jim Kelly curse. That's what they called it.
The curse is though you never win. Don't be that guy.
We'll know in 2 weeks.
We will know. Let's go Eagles.
AJ Brown. Yeah.
Go Birds.
AJ Brown, 96 yards, a touchdown. We already said that. That fight with Marshawn Lattimore, I'm sure Mike Evans was loving that. By the way, I seen a meme where Mike Evans was coming out of the WWE tunnel with like a chair. It's pretty funny.
I can't believe that they only threw one flag though. It's kind of wild they didn't throw one on AJ. He took his helmet off.
He definitely was instigating it, but he got Marshawn to react in the way to get the flag.
I don't know, man. He threw his helmet off. That's enough to get a flag.
He didn't throw his helmet
off.
He
mushed it off.
He didn't throw it off. It's not like he unstrapped it and was like, here.
He mushed that shit off.
Hey, it's a physical game.
All I'm saying is I'm just surprised they didn't call it both ways. Usually they throw a flag on both and it's just offsetting penalties.
Right. If they would have got that flag, it's still.
Not that it really mattered. Right. It was on the kickoff anyway, so it's not like it was
going
to affect anything.
Eagles' second Super Bowl in 3 seasons. What's that say about them?
Is that 3? Was that 3? Is this the 3rd season since y'all went? Because last year was the Niners. Year before that was y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you guys started this fucking three-peat thing. What was the question? Sorry.
What does that say about like the Eagles? Like,
I mean, I think it's
to you because obviously, if you ask me, it's all biased.
I think it's so. I will say this: a lot of people try and take Nick Sirianni down.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's telling that he can get this team that was once a Super Bowl contender in the Super Bowl. Last year kind of had a collapse, and then to get him right back. So I think it's kind of telling of him. I know a lot of people
bash him.
We bash him. We've bashed 100%. Him on this show. But I think it's more telling of him getting those boys back to where he knows they can play and getting them to believe that they can play like that.
His last 4 seasons, he's made the playoffs too.
And 2 out of 4 Super Bowl. So
right.
I don't know. I think it's telling with the guys you got. Obviously, adding Saquon's a big piece, a huge piece. Yeah,
huge piece.
But
the piece.
You make moves like that to get back to this spot. So it's. Right. I think it's just a well-run organization at this point. You can't put it past it.
Okay. No, I'm with it. Very, very good take on. I'm with all that. The last thing I got for this game is BG is going to be coming back after he's seen this win. He definitely went to the black market. Probably got some of that.
He got LeBron's doctor. He called it.
Spray.
He called him.
And yeah, shout out Kyle for that one.
That deer antler.
Got that deer antler. And he's coming back. BG, Mr. Strip Sack himself, will be back for this Super Bowl. He's coming for you, Patty. He's coming. All right, so let's move to that Bills Chiefs. That was a good 15 minutes on the Birds. That's all I wanted.
Not quite 15, but we're getting there.
We'll take it. We'll get back to them. Don't make me go back.
We are coming. Well, we got to come back. Chiefs 32, Bills 29.
Hey, good call, though. You're the only one that took the Chiefs.
It felt like it was going to be this type of game where the Bills had a fighting chance, but it's Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Like, they're just
0-4 versus Patty.
Yeah, that's tough. Couldn't be Lamar.
That's like being Josh Allen losing to the same dude 4 times. Just can't get over that hump. Just can't beat him, dude. That would drive me insane.
Yeah, it's
knowing that I had a better season.
It's crazy because
he's definitely getting the MVP now.
We were just talking about Jim Kelly and the Bills and that they lost 4 Super Bowls in a row, and now they've lost to Patrick Mahomes 4 times, not in a row, maybe in a row. Yeah, 4 times in a row. I think they've been eliminated every year by the
or the conference.
Right? Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, it's tough. So Buffalo knows what it's like.
That's tough.
It's full circle for them. That sucks.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like I said, they had opportunities. Some of it, I mean, I know a lot of people are saying the refs this, refs that with the Chiefs. Right. It's easy to take that cop out. Mm-hmm. There were a couple instances. I did want to bring one up. It was late in the game. It was a 4th and 1, and they did that QB tush push with
talking about
the one right at the line.
Yeah.
My thing is, like, I understand if you want to market short this and that. If you look at the replay, his body is over the line. Mm-hmm. I think at worst you have to put that ball. I want to say it was the 30-yard line. It's just a complete guess off the top of my head. Say it's the 30-yard. You got to put that ball on the 30-yard line. Measure it. If it's measured short, it's short.
Right.
You can't. There's not enough evidence. But I just think to not even measure it and just to say, oh, we looked at the replay. He's clearly not short. I don't know if you can say he was clearly short. Like,
right.
I don't.
There should have been a measurement.
Right. That's my point.
I'm with that. You're talking about the Josh
in
Allen
that big
run,
of a
right?
game. Yes, in that big of a game, I think it's warranted to complain about something like that because when you look at the replay, his body was on that line to gain, and they just never. It was never even questioned. Like, they never measured it. They went back and looked at it and said, nope, he didn't get it, which I just don't know if it was that. It wasn't that cut and dry.
That was definitely a questionable call. And to me, that was probably one of the only ones. I was looking for more, obviously, with the
There's a
with
couple
the whole
more
refs playing in there, but I didn't see too much. I was also celebrating my Super Bowl punch ticket,
right,
so
right.
I was.
This is the late game. You were.
I was partaking.
You were
in
tuned
a
up.
Lot
you were tuned up. Some game day festivities.
Yeah, there we go. I was trying to get the political term out.
There you go.
Some shots. Taking some shots. Once
taking
we hit
some
about,
shots.
I think it was Kyle. What do you say about like the 10th one? That's when we started watching the game.
He forgot there was a night game at that point.
Yeah, I did. I did. I was like, oh, Chiefs. I want Patty. I just wanted Patty.
You want that revenge? You started getting there?
Yeah. I was getting handsy. Like Kyle shaking.
I want Patty.
I want Patty. Go Birds.
I don't know, man. It's just like back to the Bills. I understand where they're at because Ravens are kind of the same situation. We're not in the same spot where we keep getting beat by the same team. We keep beating ourselves essentially. They just keep getting beat by legit the same team.
My thing with the Bills is, how do you go get Amari Cooper
and not use his ass
and not use him? Your leading receiver for yardage was Mac Hollins. I'm sorry. I mean, he was an Eagle. Of course, he's a dog, but. Seriously, Mac Hollins should not be your leading receiver. It should be you should have Cooper in there, Shakir. Kincaid had that horrible drop.
Yeah, it's a good point you bring that up because
but the receiving core is
ever since
irrelevant.
Amari Cooper got there, he wasn't really doing anything.
He had a couple nice touchdowns to show.
Yeah, but
off
no
at the
big games.
Like,
I don't know if he had one 100-yard receiving game.
He did, to be honest.
Kyle? I don't think he did either. I'm pretty confident in saying I don't even think he got close.
I'm going to take the under.
I'm going to take the under by far.
I'm slamming the under.
I'm saying I don't even think he got over 80. Like he didn't.
I'm with you on that.
With the Browns, he was still pretty damn good. Like,
yeah. He's still arguably one of the best route runners in the NFL.
He's a strong receiver too. Like I agree. The usage is weird there.
The usage was wrong in this game, especially for a team that to be honest, in my opinion, if you got Mac Hollins getting 73 yards. Amari should be able to get 100 something.
Not even close, was it?
So
his highest. Just give us his highest yardage in a
That's all we
game.
need is the highest.
95.
Again,
Okay.
was he with the Bills at that point or the Browns? What week was that?
December 8th, so yeah.
Yeah,
He's
the
Bills.
It was against the LA.
LA Rams.
Oh, that game that was 44-42.
Okay,
So it took an 80-point game to.
He finished with 29 receptions, 297 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Oh,
Yeah, bad. So his highest game was 95 yards. So he did get close, but that's it.
right.
What was the second highest after that? 86. Okay, so I mean he had a couple nice games.
I'm
but
still with it though. We stand on that they did not use him. And I'm talking about.
he said after that all the
this
rest were
game.
under 60.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
in
just
this game they should have definitely had some more drawn up plays for him. For him to only get 4 targets too.
and it like I said it just
He
kind
caught all
of
4. He's the only dude that caught all 4 besides James Cook, the running back that had the
Right.
little dump offs.
right. It's crazy because you think of the rest of the second half of the year they didn't really get him involved to a point where he could get comfortable in the offense. It just seems like they never looked at him as
If your
that kind of
quarterback's
spot.
thrown 34 times and only 4 of those passes are going to the best receiver on the team, there's a problem.
Especially if he's catching all 4.
That's 30 passes that are going to other people. That is not giving you the same catch
productivity,
chance, probability.
Yes,
There it is.
yep.
So the Bills, I just think they just keep fumbling the bag. Last second, they just fumbled the bag every time. And I think they did actually fumble. And that Davis did.
Mm-hmm.
They got it back.
And then you go to the Chiefs, and
Chiefs side of the ball.
It blows my mind how they can still put up 32 points, and Travis Kelce is very minimally used. Like he wasn't doing a whole lot, and they still put up 32 points.
2 catches for 19 yards.
Yep, I took him for 25. So thank you.
So Xavier Worthy had a phenomenal game, and
Mm-hmm.
the reason for that is because I'm pretty sure the Bills traded to the Chiefs and passed up on them.
They did that with Patrick Mahomes too, actually. Full circle.
Oh boy! But Xavier Worthy
You
did.
saw that?
So when he scored, he did the bad boy kind of like the tisk
Right.
celebration. So he definitely
He chalked that down draft day.
85 yards. He had a great day. My thing is Patty though. I think Andy Reid had it in his head that all these other quarterbacks that are in there are running quarterbacks, and Patty was getting overlooked. So he did that on purpose. He had Patty run 2 touchdowns in to show, look, we can do that too.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. Andy Reid is that kind of guy. He's low key, like he likes to
I would say yes and no.
pull his dick out.
Like maybe
I mean,
I think he probably just told Patty like, look,
you
know,
see it,
like
take
they
it.
know
Yeah.
they have that switch, bro. Like we talked about last week. They just know
He's
what
got
it
the
takes.
green light to do whatever he wants.
Right. Exactly.
sure.
And he's got fucking Juju Smith-Schuster having a good day. Marquise Brown having a good day. Like they always pull people out of the woodworks. I saw a highlight from a few years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. The last Super Bowl
and
run.
make names out of them.
They had Byron Pringle going nuts.
Who? Pringle?
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear me? Who else used to pull people out of the woodworks and just make them stars? It's only one dude. Tom Brady. He used to just make receivers. Every year, it seemed like he had some new slot guy. You can
I
go
guess so,
Wes
yeah.
Welker, Julian Edelman, Amendola. You can just name all these just random dudes that played quarterback in college. Most of them did.
Facts.
And he just turns them into studs. And I see Patty doing the same thing. He's got Worthy, who's going to be a stud. Juju's just, he's just there.
Yeah.
But
Just a veteran, you know.
they got Hollywood Brown and DeAndre. I mean, they got 4.
All veterans.
all
That's the
vets,
thing. Like
yeah.
that's when you get to that point.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
be scary. But we got some dogs over there to cover them. We got some dogs over there.
It's all going to come
Are
down
we
to
ready for that?
containing Patty.
We're
Well,
moving. You got anything else on this?
I got nothing else right now.
Sorry, Bills fans. If you're a Bills fan,
Tough.
tough way to end the season.
Like they said last week about the Ravens, they can go join them in Cancun.
Yep. Oh yeah. Let's get back to that.
Go
Yeah,
enjoy the Pro Bowl.
They're 2 Pro Bowls.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
He likes to make Cancun jokes. So
Buffalo was talking about Baltimore and saying that their 9 Pro Bowlers can go enjoy the Pro Bowl now. Well, guess what? You're 2.
Jaden Daniels.
Your lonely 2 Pro Bowlers
he
can
signed
go.
the jersey. Have fun in Cancun or Cancun.
I saw that. Is that real though?
Cancun on 3, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Is that true though? I saw that on a fake news app.
I think it was real.
One dude,
Jordan showed me it.
one dude that knows the guy off the Lions said it. He said he signed it.
Mm.
He said Cancun on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Well,
He could be looking for clout.
Well, Mr. Jaden Daniels, take your ass to Cancun. Either way, take your ass there. 23 points ain't going to do it for you.
Super Bowl, we got Eagles and Chiefs. Kansas City
rematch.
it opens up with a favored Kansas City -1.5, money line at -125.
All right, so let me take this just for 1 second. I got something on this for the matchup. I've been seeing a lot of everybody, well, basically America, did not want to see the Chiefs or the Eagles in there. They just didn't want that rematch. They're for one, we're tired to see. Everybody's tired of seeing Patty, but also, no one wanted to see. They wanted to see the Commanders. That was the hot team. You know what I'm saying? I get it. So, with that, regardless of who did make it, and now everybody's saying this is going to be a trash Super Bowl, stop it.
Stop it.
If you
Get some help.
If you look at the last time these two played 2 years ago in the Super Bowl, it was arguably one of the best Super Bowl games played.
Mm-hmm.
Came down to the last second. Great plays, both sides. So I think this is going to be another one.
One big fumble.
Not going to happen this time.
Revenge time.
Revenge. We got a guy by the name of Saquon Barkley.
You know the name of Taylor Swift's last tour? The Revenge Tour.
Oh. We're about to give it.
I think that's what it was called.
But anyways,
at one point it was the Revenge Tour.
I just wanted to hit on that Super Bowl because a lot of people are saying it's what?
Barkley's birthday.
Super Bowl is on Saquon Barkley's birthday and Cooper DeJean's.
That's a tongue twister. Super Bowl is on Barkley's birthday. Say it 5 times fast.
Super Bowl's on Barkley's birthday. Super Bowl's on Barkley's birthday. Super Bowl's on Barkley's
There it is. Yeah.
There it is.
Barkley's birthday.
There it is.
Anyways.
So the Eagles are plus 106 underdogs. I think Lane Johnson needs to pull out that dog mask. Show up with the dog mask.
Yeah.
We're underdogs. That's an underdog.
Yeah. You're not lying.
Give it to me.
Gonna wake the dogs up.
Them
dogs are
everybody
barking.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So they've gotten here. Both teams have gotten here. They made it this far. How do they finish? Each side. From a realistic Eagles standpoint,
right.
Fandom aside, how do you
football?
What do they need to do? Yeah, what do they need to do? What's the recipe?
Run the ball, feed Saquon, don't turn the ball over, like you just said. One big fumble.
That was the game.
That's literally what cost us.
That was
Super
that
Bowl.
game.
So
yeah.
Don't turn the ball over. I think if Jaden can, not Jaden.
Hey now.
Whoa, Jalen.
There's an L in there.
There we go. Why you gotta do that?
I didn't mean to.
Don't throw that L over here. I don't want that L.
Hey, you got 2 weeks.
Keep that L over there.
You got 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll find something to do with that L. But no, I think if Jalen can not turn the ball over, which is how he's been playing since this bye week happened, his turnover issue is irrelevant. I'm telling you, man, I got a good feeling about
the vibes are high. Yeah, I think that's on par for the Eagles. My take was going to be kind of similar. Like, take care of the football. You have the recipe, and that's
defensive too. I didn't get to hit on the defense.
Yeah,
defensively, I think corners, they need to show up this game. I think if our corners, Cooper, Quinion, and Darius Slay all show up with Reed back there, Ed Reed back there flying.
Hey, Ed Reed Blankenship.
Yeah, get him back there flying around. I think we lock them down, man.
I was going to say, so
I could see I'm not going to tell you what I could see.
So both sides. So for the Eagles, what I was going to say was taking care of the football. You have the recipe. It's been the recipe the last few weeks, as you see. Get Saquon started, get him going, opens up the pass game a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Take care of the football, because if whoever, I'm going to jump the gun now and say whoever wins the turnover battle wins the game. So if it's 2-1, 2 turnovers, Eagles, 1 Chiefs, Eagles win. If it splits, I don't know. I don't know what we do there, but
we gotta pick Patty off. I'm calling it. If we get a pick on Patty, we win this game.
Or a fumble from a receiver, just something nutty like that. Just something that you can.
Right. I could see the fumbles.
Special teams, you guys, your special teams been cooking. Maybe get one on special teams again. That'd be 3 weeks in a row, or 3 games in a row, because the last 2 weeks you got it.
Yeah, we're hitting the ball, bro. We're going for the ball.
Yeah.
Boys are hitting.
So Chiefs side.
Chiefs side. If I'm being honest, how did the Chiefs three-peat, which has never been done? It's actually no team's ever been to the Super Bowl. Actually, no.
3 in a row. Yeah, the Bills.
the Bills.
Bills lost 4 in a row.
Lost 4. So these dudes
That's
have
tough.
already. So basically, no team.
I don't know what I'd
no
do with
team
myself,
has had this
speaking of which.
opportunity. Is what I meant to say. No team has had this opportunity to where they've won the last 2 and
Right.
made it to the third one. So that's already a plus. That you should already give them roses for that. But for them to do it, they're gonna have to get those turnovers. I think turnovers is the right thing.
Yeah, that's where my head's at. I don't
Yeah,
know.
my
It's
head's
just
there,
it's
too.
been the whole.
I
It's
think-
been all playoffs. It's whoever's won the turnover battle has won the game,
So
except for I think maybe one
the
game.
last time they played, the fumble was huge, but I wouldn't say that's what costed it or cost the whole game because that happened at like halftime, right after half or right before half. That fumble with Jalen. We had a whole another half to finish that game. You can't just put it on that one.
I thought it was towards the end.
I don't think it was right at the. I don't even think it was fourth quarter because we ended up taking the lead. We ended up taking the lead before or after that happened.
Right.
Like we fixed it is what I'm trying to
I got
say.
you.
So the big thing that I think and I don't want to see happen again is Andy Reid pulling out his Andy Reid plays, and that's what got us. He ran the same 2 plays on us and scored.
Oh
the
my
same
God,
2
that
times.
same. I think 3 times.
It
I
might
think
have
they.
been 3.
I think they
No,
scored on it 3 times.
No, what happened is they scored twice on us, but how they got that play is the previous week, that's who scored on us, and Andy Reid did his thing, did his homework, and used that same play. And
I remember that. I can see that play.
twice.
Yeah. Put
I'm
that
yelling.
fucker. They
I'm
put that fucker in
yelling.
motion.
Out,
And yeah.
get out,
Yeah.
get out, get out. Yeah. So if we can play smart defensive football and key third down plays, it's got to be these third down. Don't let them convert. I think we can get them, but we're talking about the Chiefs here now.
I was gonna say keep it at third and long too,
right.
because if you get to
We're
fourth and
I'm
short, they're
talking
gonna
about the
go.
Chiefs.
They're gonna go for it again.
So let me try to pull back off my Eagles stuff. I think if the Chiefs get those conversions, they're gonna win. They're gonna do their thing like they do every year, and it's just you just can't beat them because they're getting these third down conversions when they need them. They're not turning the ball over.
And also, don't let them have the ball last. That's another big thing. Yeah.
Not give this dude the ball with 2 minutes.
If they have,
minute.
if
Do
they
not
do,
give him it.
if they do, you got to be at least up 8. So that at worst they can do is tie it.
right.
Like at that point, you don't. That's like probably the worst thing you could
To be
have.
honest, I'm comfortable with having at least a touchdown lead, at least more than a field goal. I do not want to lose to a field goal again. I'll lose to a touchdown. I'll lose to a last minute touchdown. I cannot lose to a field goal.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's a brutal way to go out.
I'll feel just like you. Feel like the Bills. I'll be right there in Cancun.
You be like how you felt 2 years ago.
I can see that play happening.
It was a short kick too. It's a chip shot.
Well, it was right after Patty's high ankle sprain miraculously went away, and he just ran for like 30 yards.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all remember that.
vaguely.
He just took off, hiked it. Didn't see no. I just seen the play today. That's why I remember it so vividly. So let's go with some.
Sorry, I just had a big slip.
Are you cashed?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I got his
How much?
15. Kevin Durant got his 15. Let's go, KD.
go,
We need
KD.
5 more.
5 more. We need 5 more.
We need 5 more.
Yeah, it's early too in that game. So what else with the Super Bowl? What else we got?
I think that's all for right now.
We'll keep our.
We'll dive back in next week.
yeah,
We got
for sure.
we'll do some fun props and stuff next week, like the Gatorade color stuff like that.
Yep.
I already got mine
some
picked out.
parlays. I gotta. So next week.
Oh, do you want to say that now though, because odds could change.
Yeah.
So you might wanna-
actually, yeah. Let's. I already have the odds now, and I already have it already pretty much set. So let's say it now.
So then, since you have the odds written down, I'm curious to see how it changes in a week. So
Nice.
I'm glad you have it written down.
let me. let me
He's
pull
calling
that
this
back up.
the Benny Franklin,
the Benny Franklin Philly. So
the Benjamin Franklin.
the Benjamin Franklin for the Benny. So Ben Franklin is a Philly native. He's also on the $100 bill. So I will be putting $100
On the following parlay.
on the following parlay once I log in, because we all know how fun this is.
Do 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 do.
And we're here.
Peter Piper picked
All
a
right,
pack
ready?
of pickled
So it's going
peppers.
to start off with, obviously, the Philadelphia
Bless you.
Eagles money line. So keep these legs. It's only 7 legs.
A lot of legs.
Make sure you're no, not a lot of legs. 7. That's a jackpot number.
7.
7. All right. So Philadelphia Eagles money line. Jalen Hurts for 175. He should do that in the Super Bowl. He threw for like 250, almost 300 the last one. Saquon for 100 rushing yards. Easy money. Devontae Smith for a 25-yard catch. It's probably going to happen on one catch.
That's all you need.
25 yards.
That's all you need. And the slinky.
Slim Reaper.
The slink himself.
Dallas Goedert for 25 yards as well. Easy money.
Go there.
Easy. A.J. Brown for 4 catches. Couple slants for first downs, and then maybe a touchdown, and then Saquon for a tutty.
On his birthday.
On his birthday. The odds are plus 604. I am putting a honey on it.
A honey.
A Benny is what I should say, because this is the Ben Franklin Philly. So, one more time, I'll run it back real quick. Philadelphia Eagles money line. Jalen Hurts, 175 passing yards. Saquon Barkley, 100 rushing yards. Devontae Smith, 25 receiving yards. Dallas Goedert, 25 receiving yards. A.J. Brown, 4 receptions. And Saquon Barkley. 1 big tutty.
Barkley.
And that's going to be the Ben Franklin Philly Super Bowl special.
And we will dive back into the Super Bowl next episode.
Yeah.
We got 2 weeks, so we'll
2
talk.
weeks of fun.
Next week, we will recap the Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl games.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk a little bit more Super Bowl, and we'll do.
We should have the Pro Bowl rosters, so we could have kind of.
We'll recap it.
They ain't worth it.
Yeah, ain't what it used.
Should have made the game you'd be talked about.
Ain't what it used to be. Nah. So let's go to some hoops.
Let's talk some hoops.
NBA clings who's hot
and who's not.
You go first.
Do I want East or West?
East. Let's go east to west.
All right, bet. Knicks are hot. They're on a 3-game win streak, 6-4. Celtics are on a win streak themselves, 6-4. Bucks are on a win streak. They're on a lose streak. They lost their last, but they're 8-2 in their last 10, so they're still hot in my opinion. 8-2 is good. Last 10.
Mm-hmm.
Pacers are on a 1-game win streak, 8-2 in their last 10 as well. Raptors are on a 3-game win streak, 5-5 in their last 10, but 3-game win streak, they could be cooking.
That catches your attention.
They could be cooking.
Not hot in the East. We got the Cavs on a 3-game losing streak. Their worst of the season.
Worst.
5-5 the last 10. Hawks on a 4-game losing skid, 4-6 in their last 10. They've been without Trae Young. I don't know if he played last game, but he didn't play tonight. Bulls 2-game losing streak, 2-8 in their last 10. Nets on a 6-game skid, 1-9 in their last 10, and the Wizards. Stop me if you've heard this before, but still some bad basketball. 10-game losing. The BBC's back. Bad basketball central. 10-game losing streak.
That BBC.
Damn.
Ugh.
My goodness. If you want cheap tickets, let's go down to D.C.
$5 trip. A pop. You paying more for beer than the tickets, bro.
You're paying more for an away team to come to town. You're paying more
crazy.
to see LeBron than go see the Wizards.
That's insane.
In the West.
They might be. Hold on. Go back to the Wizards. They might be selling them out of. They might be gone. That might be the next team.
They won't leave DC. But
you don't think so?
Nah.
Switch up the name. Go back to the Bullets.
It's offensive.
If it is, I'm sorry.
It is. That's the problem with this fucking world.
I'm sorry if that offends you. I'm sorry.
It's what if that offends you. This just shows not for you.
That's all we're gonna say. That's all we're gonna say. Yeah. You probably shouldn't even be listening to this show. Jumping the gun. All right. You probably.
I don't even know if we're allowed to have that name, but who's stopping us?
Who cares? All right. Let's go hot in the West. OKC is still hot. They're on a win streak, 7-3 their last 10. The Rockets are on a win streak, 2 games, 8-2 in their last 10. Grizzlies are on a 6-game win streak, 8-2 in their last 10. The Lakers for Cal are on
the Lakers
6-4 in their last 10. We got a lot of Lakers fans.
A lot of
here.
Lakers.
I know we do. Timberwolves are on a win streak, 6-4 in their last 2, and the Suns are on a win streak, 6-4 in their last 10. And
we're looking for.
Right now.
I was gonna say we're looking for a 3-game win streak.
And we're up by 2 right now. Kyle says so. Suns are looking for a 3-game win streak. Hey.
Iowa State's playing right now.
All right. We'll get to college ball.
Well, I'm
Give
just-
me not in the
Well, I
West.
got my slip. I'm sweating
I know, you're over
as
there
I put that
looking
live
at
bitch
FanDuel.
in. Yeah. Not hot in the West. Mavs 1-game losing streak, 4-6 in their last 10. Kings on a 2-game skid, 7-3 in their last 10. Last 10 ain't too bad. Warriors on a 1-game losing streak, 4-6 in their last 10. Jazz 5-game skid, 2-8 in their last 10, and then the Pelicans
They're trash.
5-5 in their last 10 on a 2-game losing streak.
Pelicans and Jazz bet against them,
All right,
and the Wizards.
you have the trade deadline for us. What do you got?
Trade deadline for the NBA is coming up February 6th. ESPN has a thing out where they have 8 teams that are desperately needing trades, and they have them ranked from extremely high to low. I'm going to hit you with them. First is the Suns, and they're ranked at extremely high for a trade. Jimmy Butler, question mark.
Yeah, they're. It seems like the Heat are ready to move on from Jimmy Butler.
The
Like I
Heat
said,
is on this list as well.
Like I
So,
said, they were at the beginning of the show. Jimmy Butler walked out of practice, and he's suspended again by the team
yeah, he
for the
wants
third
out.
time. So
He
I
wants
think
out.
it's best for both sides if they
Yeah,
just move
facts.
on.
And not the Bucks. The Suns actually, to be honest, they need to switch. Something's just not clicking. Like they have all the pieces. They have they should easily be one of the.
They
top
should be a
teams
better.
right
I was
now.
going to say they should be a better team than what
But
they're at for
clearly
sure.
something is not clicking, and I want to say it's Bradley Beal. They need to just go ahead and switch him out and try something else.
Yeah, because you think they bring him in to be that extra piece like you're talking about, and it just hasn't.
It's just
Like you
not
said, hasn't
happening.
clicked.
It was supposed to be the big three, 20, 20, 20, everybody hitting 20 every
Yep.
game, and it's just not happening like that. So, yeah, I think the Suns extremely high is that's right for them. As a Suns fan, I like seeing that. I want to see a trade. Number 2 is the Bucks. They have them at high. They didn't really have anybody that they're really targeting, but I could see the Bucks trying to add another piece just because they have Damian Lillard and Giannis, but their next tier guys are Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis. To me, those guys beat us in the championship.
I was going to
but
say
they're
Chris Middleton was solid a few years ago, but he's
Right.
kind of taken a step back from
Right.
that third man role where you.
They need.
We always
three.
talk about that big
I
three,
think they
right?
need a three.
Right.
I don't think Middleton or Portis is a 3. I think they need one more guy that's a little bit better.
Yeah.
So I could see them making a trade. The Heat, like we just talked about, they're on for medium to make a trade. And the reason why they have them, they got guys like KD, Luka, Trae Young, De'Aaron Fox. These all guys are going to be unrestricted free agents. So
At the end of the year.
At the end of the year, so Miami is known for grabbing that nice guy. It's a nice spot to play. Everybody wants
Right.
to play in Miami.
Right.
So I could see them making a trade. I could see more of Trae Young or D Fox.
I was going to say,
going
do you
out
think really the Suns will trade KD at this
there.
point?
I don't see KD going to Miami. I could see him going other places, but I just don't see Miami. I never seen the Suns though either though.
Yeah, I just
That's
don't
the
see the Suns trading him away. I mean, you're this deep into it. Like
Right.
this
He likes it out there, to be honest.
it just seems kind of early. I don't know. I don't want to say early because he's been there a couple years, but it's like
For sure.
this is the year or next year's this is when it's supposed to
It's
start
supposed to
clicking,
be.
but it's not. That's the
Right,
thing. That's where it's kind of they're in an odd spot.
Need to make that trade. Let's move to the next one. The Knicks. They got the Knicks on here at medium. I think me personally, I think they're in a win now, so I could definitely see them pushing for a trade. I don't think they need it though, if I'm being real. I think that's the one team on here that I disagree with that needs a trade, but they got them at medium.
I think they're at that same kind of spot as we were just talking about the Suns, where they actually don't really have a third guy. Like it's
No.
just
I think they
Brunson
do.
and Towns.
No, Mikal Bridges to me is a third.
He's
solid third.
Yeah, no.
He's performing.
You want your
like
third guy to be all-star level.
I'm telling you, look at his last. Kyle? Let me get his last 10 games on Mikal Bridges. He's been hot, bro. That's who they traded for to be their third guy, and he's starting to do it. And that's why they're starting to move up in the rankings too. Remember that slow start?
Yeah.
They're starting to get hot. They're starting to be that dominant team. He's a 3. He's a 3. He's not a 2, but he's a 3.
I think there's a little bias in there
I love Mikal Bridges
because he was a son.
Hey, I love Mikal Bridges.
He's 18.3 a game,
Okay,
0.1 rebounds, 3.3 assists.
averaging 18. That's climbing though.
Averaging 18 ain't bad.
What's his last 10? He might be climbing. It might be climbing. You know what I mean?
Anyways, who's next on that list?
We got the Grizzlies. They got them at medium.
Mead.
Mead.
It's a nice mead.
Mids. They got the mids down in Memphis. But John needs help. That's what I got on here. John needs help. They got the kind of a similar play to SGA, and they need to build around them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jaron Jackson Jr. is a solid compliment to him.
Solid. Who you looking at Bridges, ain't you?
Yeah.
What's his last name?
So from July 13th, it's 27, 23, 15, 26, 10, 27, and 28.
He's having big games.
Yeah. Starting to click.
Yeah. I like the Knicks. I like the Knicks to make it. I think they were my Eastern Conference Finals pick. I believe.
I don't remember.
I picked.
Don't even remember who I picked. I
We'll
think
have to go back
I
on
think
that.
I picked Celtics Cavs if I remember
I think
correctly.
you did, and I got Knicks Cavs. I think. Anyways, anywho,
Grizzlies. Yeah.
Grizzlies.
They do have Jaron Jackson Jr. Like I said, is a nice compliment to Job, but I think they do need an extra piece. They need. I think they need a shooter, like a spot shooter, like a Tyler Hero. Oh.
Trae Young.
Trae Young's more of a facilitator, though.
Yeah, but if you get him out there with Ja, that'd be.
But Ja's the facilitator.
That's
He's
true.
there, yeah.
100%. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Let's go to the 6th team that they got. They got the Bulls on here, medium. And they also have that the Bulls should be trading Cam Johnson soon. Not a big fan of Cam Johnson. I don't know what they'll get back for him. But it's
I can't imagine
it's definitely a piece they can move.
I can't imagine his market's demanding.
They need to get Zach LaVine out of there. Zach LaVine's a dog. And he's just wasting his career away in Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, you think of the Bulls' historic franchise, they just really haven't done much since Derrick Rose was there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of been more of the same, just a kind of revolving door of coaches, players, like just nothing.
Hero out either.
He's in Miami.
Oh, Miami. Yeah. Red, black.
A lot of red.
A lot of red, black.
Yeah.
Last two teams on here is the Warriors and the Lakers. They got them both at low for needing a trade. I think the Warriors need the trade the most.
I was gonna say Lakers. They just where do they need a trade? They have too many guys already.
Yeah, I think they just threw them on the list because the Lakers.
Fair.
They're the Yankees, the Cowboys of sports world.
Right.
But the Warriors, I think they need more young talent because I think it's Podmiski. He's their youngest dude.
Podziemski.
The dude from Santa
That
Clara.
guy.
He's good, and he's been their best pick since at least the last 5 years, like young guys.
Yeah, I think they have the Warriors. I was going to say the Warriors, I feel like, are a high-demand team, but I think it's just because they're not.
Buddy Hield was not the move.
Well, I think they're at a low spot because they're kind of in a rebuild, and they know that. Like, buying now doesn't really make any sense because they're not in a spot that they're really pushing for a championship contending team.
Yeah, I think them being low is definitely. I don't see them making any.
There's no reason.
Lakers, I don't see it.
There's no reason for them to.
If the Bulls do anything, they'll be selling. Same with the Heat. I think the only teams that are on this list that I can see buying is Suns, Bucks, Knicks. To be honest, maybe Grizzlies.
All right, so let's get to some games this week on Tuesday. Tuesday, we got 4 games. I got 2 here that I like for props. Lakers at 76ers, and then Rockets at Hawks. Wednesday, we got 11-game slate. I got a few here. Pistons at Pacers, Nuggets at Knicks, Clippers at Spurs, and Wolves at Suns. Thursday, 5-game slate. I got 2 here. Rockets at Grizzlies, Hawks at Cavs. Friday, 7-game slate. I got 3 here. Mavs at Pistons, Bucks at Spurs, and then Suns at Warriors. Should be a good one there.
Yeah.
Saturday,
Suns, baby.
9-game slate. I got 3 that I like. Hawks at Pacers, Kings at Thunder, and then Lakers at Knicks. I think that Lakers at Knicks one.
Knicks is going to be a good one.
A real nice one. And then Sunday, 5 games. I got 2 here. Mavs at Cavs. Mavs at Cavs. And then Grizzlies at Bucks. So we're about to introduce some new segments for basketball. It's that time of year. Football.
Oh, yeah, what you about to drop on me?
Football's slowing down, so we got our first one. We're gonna do it. We're gonna run it on Tuesdays as long as there's at least 3 games.
Yep.
Me, Klings, and Kyle each picked a first basket lotto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
The first basket lotto. So we already got it put in. We got the odds at plus 16,070.
We're already on this thing.
Again, that's plus 16,070.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
5 for, I think it was like 808.
808 and
5 for
heartbreaks.
800. Oh,
Shout out.
shout out Kanye.
So I'm taking Anthony Davis against the 76ers.
And I'm going to take Jalen Green.
And Kyle is going to take Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So Jalen Green for the
Like
Rockets.
that?
AD.
Yeah.
You got that perfectly. Let me try it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, say it one more time.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Did I get it?
Not even close.
Not even close. All right.
So again, plus 16,000. We're gonna play. You know what I might do? I might put 5 on each,
And whichever one.
5 on the lotto, and then 5 on a round robin.
Okay. So 15.
So I can
total.
lose $20.
Right. But you have a chance to win.
Hey, but there's a chance to win.
There's a chance.
A lot. I'm gonna try it out. Let's see
Try
what
it.
Let's see
Try
what
it.
it
Let me
goes.
know how it goes.
All right, our next one, walking buckets.
Walking buckets. I like this one.
So for this one, we're gonna pick a day with a big slate. So this week we picked Wednesdays, got 11 games, and we're each gonna pick a guy that we think is gonna get 25 to 30 points, depending on where their line's at or what we like.
And
So-
even if you don't gamble, this is still a fun segment if you watch basketball and you're a basketball fan.
We're just looking for buckets. Everybody's a good fan of buckets.
Yeah, we want to know who's a walking bucket.
Yeah. So this week, I'm going to take Cade Cunningham against the Pacers. I'm taking him for 25 plus. Yeah.
That's a name I did not think we were going to hear on this.
Yeah.
But I'm with it.
Looking for buckets.
I'm with it.
I'm a big fan of Cade Cunningham.
I'm with it. I went KD versus Minnesota at home. KD's going to put up 30.
KD's definition of a walking bucket.
Walking bucket. Easy money sniper.
And then Kyle's going to go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA.
So for SGA, you kind of got to take him for 30 because his line's always like 26 and a half.
The average
27.
is 32.1.
Yeah. So we're going to take those 3 guys. You can do the same kind of deal. You can round robin them, whatever you want to do, but we're going to run those 3 dudes, see what happens. Pause.
KD. Whoa.
That.
Whoa. Yeah. We are not gonna
Let
do
me
that. Yeah.
let me read.
Try
Let
that
me.
again.
Yeah, we're gonna play this slip with these 3 guys.
to get these amount of points in the game.
Yeah, there we go. That was better.
There you go.
And then last but not least, Klings, what do we got?
We're gonna spread the love.
You already know what
We're
this
gonna bring
is.
spread the love from the NFL to the NBA. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take 3 games.
Also on Tuesday
And-
because
go ahead.
these are the only ones that we can get the odds.
Yeah, right. So the next day, so Tuesday, tomorrow morning, whenever you guys are listening to this and getting on your FanDuel app, spread the love a little bit.
Spread the love.
Spread it.
I'm gonna take Rockets minus 5.5 against the Hawks.
Cal is gonna take Lakers minus 4.
Get it while it's at minus 4.
Get it, so you get that push,
That chance for
that push. Go Birds.
push it real good.
It is at -4.5 now.
It is.
Oh,
they already
let's go.
pushed it.
I got it
You
in
already got it
before.
in.
Yeah.
Nice. And I will be spreading the love with the Bucks minus 6.5.
Against
You got it.
Trailblazers.
Good job, Kyle.
Shout out Cal.
Shout out Kyle. He's always got it.
He's always on it.
He's on it.
This guy.
He's on one.
All right.
The first basket odds now are 17,000,
Oh, they're going up.
So they're going up.
almost 18,000.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
get on them.
Hey, might put it in again, and then I have one to cash out. I don't know how they decide. Some bets have cash out, some don't. I don't know when they. That's that shit.
It's when they know it's not. Gonna
Yeah,
hit.
that's that shit. That's that shit. Fuck them, dude. That shit pisses me off how they can get away with that kind of shit. Now's not the time for a rant, but it'll come one day.
It's coming.
Just wait till I miss a
right
bad
after I
one.
lose this $100 on the freaking Eagles. Watch. Fucking refs.
All right, so let me run that back. We got the first basket lotto on Tuesday and the spread the love on Tuesday. The first baskets, Anthony Davis, Jalen Green, and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You should get their teams because I feel like maybe people won't.
Anthony Davis, Lakers, Jalen Green, Rockets, Giannis, the Bucks.
Nice.
Spread the love on Tuesday as well.
Spread them.
Rockets minus 5.5, Bucks minus 6.5, Lakers minus 4, and then walking buckets on Wednesday. Cade Cunningham 25 plus, KD 25 plus, SGA 30. And Klings also did like KD for 30, so if you're feeling a little frisky,
I do.
get handsy.
Get handsy. Get handsy. Go ahead.
All right, let's get to some college hoops.
Let's get it on.
Take us to it.
I
What
got
do we
your
got?
game on. I got your game on right now.
Let's go Iowa State. Cool.
Yeah, they got shooters.
They got shooters.
We're going talking hoops, NCAA. You got the top 10 ranking, Mark.
Yes, sir. Top 10, top 10. Let me hear it. Oh, for me.
Yeah, that's you.
That's me. I'm Mark.
That's your cue.
I'm still Mark.
All day long.
I've always been since the day I came out. Number 1, Auburn. Number 2, Duke. Number 3, Iowa State. 4, Alabama. 5, Florida. All of those have stayed the same since last week. Number 6, Houston moves up a spot. Michigan State moves up a spot to number 7. Tennessee drops down 2 to number 8. Marquette moves up to number 9, and then Purdue moves up 1 to number 10. Kansas and Kentucky sitting right outside at 11 and 12.
I don't know how Purdue keeps moving up when they keep losing. That's that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
That's that shit.
there's not many. There's a lot of 5-loss teams that they're surrounded by, so I
Right.
think I guess they think they're the better of those
Right,
teams.
Right. Okay. So let's go into this Fab Five.
Last week
Last week's
sucked.
Fab Five. We're gonna hit this recap. We had a Tuesday slate and a Saturday slate where we picked 5 teams and played the money lines on them. Tuesday we went 2 for 5. Ooh,
Bad day.
bad day. We had Mizzou beating Texas. Texas won. We had Bama beating Vandy. Bama won, so we got that one. And this is the one where I think I'm mad about this one.
So. Go ahead, and then I want to say something.
Purdue lost to Ohio State.
So Ohio State was playing tonight. Actually, before this game, they were the game on.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might need to take them serious.
Start watching them.
Yeah, they
were one of my upsets the one week, and they hit. I think that was my first week. I picked Ohio
Might have
State.
been.
I think it was.
and then they just won tonight convincingly, and they had a nice upset
All
against
right,
Purdue.
we'll
So,
keep on,
Ohio State's
I hate to say it.
put the eyes on them.
Screw you, D. So let's move to that next game that we did get right. We got Iowa State over UCF, 108 to 83.
Shooters. I'd like to see
Iowa
108
State.
tonight.
I might have to switch that team one more time. I like Iowa State. Final Four. They're definitely. Might have to look it up and see if you can get
You
it.
should see my FanDuel. I have
You
bonus
probably have
bets.
so many.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I should. You want me to go through and read them?
Nah. Let me finish this Fab Five real quick, and then you can do that. Wisconsin, we did not get that right. UCLA got us again. They beat Wisconsin 85 to 83 on Tuesday, and that was another blow. Let's move to Saturday. We went 3 for 5. I'll give you the games that we got right, and then I'll give you the games we got wrong. We got the Arizona ASU versus Iowa State. We got that right. Iowa State, they're hot. They're giving us green checks every week. We got your upset pick, which was Texas over Texas A&M.
Let's go.
Hook 'em.
Hook 'em.
Then we got Bama over LSU. Right, that was an easy pick in my opinion. But we got these two wrong, which were actually the ones we were kind of undecided about. Ole Miss and Mizzou. We picked Ole Miss.
Yeah, we picked
and
Ole
Mizzou,
Miss.
Yeah, Mizzou ended up winning 83-75. And then we wanted Houston to lose to Kansas on that upset, and Kansas ended up losing 86-92 to Houston. So we'll try it again on this Fab Five on this next week.
Hey, we're gonna hit one eventually.
Yep. Just to wrap that up, though, we did have our upset picks hit. We did hit both of ours.
Yes, sir.
So that would make me, I want to say it's 3 for 3, but we can double check.
We have
that,
to
or
listen back.
Someone call me out if I'm wrong. But I think I'm 3 for 3 right now. ASU got the upset against number 23 WVU, 65-57. So that puts me on that one. Mark hit on Saturday when he called my Longhorns beating Texas A&M, and they won by 1 point.
Yeah,
Got that dub.
got that.
They were number 13, by the way, as well. So that's another team we got to start watching out for is Texas. We got to watch out for them. Come on now. We may have to start playing these combos, these upset picks.
Can't. We've talked about it.
That's right.
It's got to be the same day.
We've talked about it. Stop bringing it up. Stop bringing it up. I keep bringing it up.
It has to be the
I
same day.
Every time.
I mean, we can do for the days we do Fab Fives. We could do upset picks for those days. It's forcing our hand.
It's forcing it. Nah, it's too much.
Never force it.
Never force it.
No means no.
I'm looking at that. I'm not. All right, so let's go to games to watch this.
You know who I have futures on? It's pretty much all of
yeah.
NCAA
Let's hit
hoops. So what I've been doing is FanDuel keeps giving me bonus bets, sweat-free bets, and they've bumped mine now up to 100. And I've been taking the bait, of course. Who doesn't? And I've been taking for lottos, of course. Who doesn't? So when I lose them and I get these bonus bets, what I've been doing with the bonus bets is putting in just futures.
Okay.
Trying to get that $100 back. So all these are over $100 payouts because it's like, so for instance, Marquette, one of them, plus 3,500. I put $3 of a bonus.
To win it?
Yeah, to win it all.
Okay.
So I put $3 on my bonus bet to win 105. It's a very long chance. So I have a whole.
You have a bunch.
Count them. Somebody count them for me. Here we go. Ready? So we got Michigan State, Marquette, Auburn. Hold on. Gotta scroll a little bit.
That thumb's going to work.
I got a lot of futures over here. All my bonus bets I've been using for futures. Saquon Barkley, one of them right here.
Hey now, MVP.
Alabama, Illinois, Baylor, Arizona, Florida, Kentucky, Iowa State, Duke, Tennessee, Alabama, Houston, UConn, or Kansas.
16.
So as long as one of those 16,
win it, you're gonna get your money back.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's not a bad gamble. I guess it's a gamble. It's almost like just seeing just testing a ride and see if it's.
That's kind of where I'm at. It's like I have all these bonus bets that I never win. So let me try and.
A thing you should look at is teams to make the Final Four. The odds aren't as crazy, but you can probably parlay it. Grab 3 teams.
I like where your head's at.
I'm there.
Next bonus bet's going that way.
I'm there.
Next bonus bet's getting a gander.
All right, let's hit these games to watch. Tuesday, the action starts at 7 p.m. We'll hit you with a Fab 5 after we hit these Tuesday games. We have number 12, Kentucky visits number 8, Tennessee. Wake Forest visits number 21, Louisville. South Carolina visits Georgia. I have that one on there just because we want to start watching Georgia.
Right.
So
that's it. Yep.
I got that on there. UCF visits number 11, Kansas. Oklahoma visits number 13, Texas A&M. Baylor visits BYU. And UNC visits Pitt.
Fab 5 time?
Fab 5 time.
Let's go.
Pick 5 of these games, baby.
All right. So let's go ahead and start with them.
What we like.
Bulldogs.
Oh, you're making I was making a monkey sound.
I did kind of start. I was building it up.
Okay, so we're gonna take Georgia first.
That's still a monkey sound. I don't know. The Bulldogs.
All right, so we got Bulldogs over South Carolina as the first on the Fab 5. I like Kansas over UCF.
Let's get a bounce back from Kansas. They just let us down. Let's get a
Jayhawks, that's your pick.
Consistency kills.
Come on now.
Yeah, I don't like it as much anymore.
I know.
Iowa State. Jumping the gun pick.
I'm with you.
Together.
They got shooters.
Oh, what happened?
12-0 run in 2 minutes. Arizona
I was going to say they haven't scored since we looked
State.
back up there.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe not.
Let's
Anyways.
keep on going. What about that Oklahoma, Texas A&M? How you feel about that?
I kind of like Texas A&M because they just got upset by Texas, and they're at home.
I can get behind that.
That's where I'm at.
I can get behind that. I don't think Oklahoma's for real. That was a team that I said I wanted to start watching just because their record. Because both of these teams, Oklahoma and Texas A&M, they're both 15-4 or have 15 wins. A&M has 5 losses. Oklahoma has 4. I don't think Oklahoma is as real as Texas A&M.
I feel that.
So let's take A&M.
I like it.
What about? I really want to pick this UNC and Pitt game. This is the one, Kyle. This is the one you take UNC because they're going to lose their next game.
I was going to say, if we're picking that, I like UNC.
I like UNC.
I don't love UNC, but I like
I don't
UNC.
love it, but I'm gonna take.
Hey,
that.
we're chasing over here,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
You know how it goes.
So one more game.
Do you have your upset already? Because
I do have my upset picked. I hope both of you have yours.
I have one.
Okay.
Anyways, what was
It's
the last
not-
one? What was the last game you were about to say?
We need a Fab Five. I'm gonna let you pick this last one.
I was gonna go Louisville. Just keep it safe, keep it sound.
I think Wake Forest is.
My other, I just don't like the other pick, the other game,
That Kentucky Tennessee game
or Baylor BYU. I don't like that one
Right,
either.
Right.
Let me look.
Do we just take Tennessee?
Let me see if I can find a wild card game.
Do we just take? I like Tennessee. You like Tennessee or Kentucky?
I kind of like Kentucky as my upset.
Oh, okay. Save it.
I don't know if I'd like it. I don't think I like it as my upset though. I think I'm gonna go with a different one. It crossed my mind. It did.
No, I'm with you. Oh.
It crossed my mind.
So do we just take Kentucky? I could see the game being a toss-up. So if both of you guys are liking Kentucky, let's throw it on the Fab Five.
How about Marquette at Butler? Marquette.
Big East battles. No way. Not at none of
Oh,
those games. I hate that, bro.
it happened once. Don't be. I'm gonna take my hands off because
Yeah, I
if
don't
that's
like
the
it.
one that loses,
I
I'm
don't,
gonna be
yeah,
upset.
I don't like it. I
That's
just
got a
don't
lisp
like
right there. If that's the one that loseth,
it. You got that Mike Tyson on.
then you pick. I don't want to be the bozo.
I'll be the bozo. Let's take Baylor over BYU.
You really don't like Louisville at home against Wake Forest.
I don't like. I like Wake Forest. I don't know anything about Louisville. I haven't watched them too much. I need to start watching them now. Obviously, 15-5. That's not bad. But
You just said you like BYU.
No, I like Baylor. I said Baylor over BYU.
I wish you didn't say that.
Why you like BYU?
No, I like Baylor.
I like Baylor too. So let's
Ah.
go Baylor.
Okay,
Baylor Bears.
fuck it.
Sick 'em.
Baylor Bears, and I am gonna put a.
9:39.
Oh,
9:39
dear
odds.
God.
Let's go.
I
That's
don't-
not bad.
That's great.
That's great.
I don't like it. I don't like that it's that high. That means we're not gonna win.
No,
Sight.
that means we're hitting that biatch.
The
All
slip that is, not women.
Right. We don't condone that. But these hands are bisexual. I'm just kidding.
There it is.
Just kidding.
What a
Just
crazy
kidding.
statement.
That is a crazy stat.
All right, take us to.
Sat.
Okay, I know. I heard. I let it go. I was just letting it ride.
0 for 1, by the way, guys. 0 for 1.
Are you taking an upset yet? Tuesday? You saving it?
I didn't take one for Tuesday.
Okay, moving on.
Wednesday.
Well, let's move on to Wednesday.
Is yours Wednesday?
No. but
When's yours?
Mine is Wednesday. It is Wednesday.
Okay, I'm gonna take one on Saturday then.
So let's move on to Wednesday's games to watch. The first game to watch is going to be my upset. It's Texas at number 23 Ole Miss. I got Texas winning that. So that's going to be my upset. Upset alert, upset alert, upset alert.
Wait, when is your what?
Huh?
What game? Wednesday?
Texas, Ole Miss.
Okay.
Hey, you just messed up my upset alert.
Upset alert.
Upset alert, upset alert, upset alert. There we go.
When you say it like
over
that.
Ole Miss. All right. The other games to follow on Wednesday, I know one of these are Kyle's upset, right?
That's what he said.
Yep.
So
Let me
he
see if I can
says.
guess it. All right.
I
you
can
got-
guess it. I already know what it is because you said it.
Yeah, I see it too. I see it there. So we'll just start with it. Wisconsin, number 17 Wisconsin is going to be visiting Maryland.
There it is. Look at him
Maryland,
nodding over
the
there.
Terps, we have been on them.
a lounge-
I've been on them too.
a
Go ahead,
lounge
Kyle.
down.
Hey, talk that shit. Talk that shit. Hey, the Terps are going to win that one. I like that pick.
You said 12-1 at home.
We should make a
Nice.
Fab Five for Wednesday.
I don't think there's enough games.
There's at least 5. I got 5 games right here.
That means we got to pick every single
Every
game
single
right.
one.
Yeah, I don't. No, I don't
Okay.
like that.
All right, why not?
We got it. We got walking buckets for Wednesday.
You're right. All right, so the rest of the games are number 1, Auburn versus LSU. I like Auburn in that easily. Number 6, Houston goes to WVU. Houston's going to win that one easily. And then we have a good one. We got number 4 Bama at Mississippi State. I like Bama on that. Easily.
I don't know about easily. Mississippi State's playing good ball right now, but I
are.
do like Bama right now. They're a hot team.
They're hot, bro.
They got some shooters as well.
Shooter,
shoot.
So that's for Wednesday.
Thursday.
We got Thursday. We got number 18 Illinois at Nebraska and number 16 Oregon at UCLA. Like how I did that?
UCLA.
I hate them guys, man. They just keep. I can't get. Every time I pick them to win, they lose. When I pick them to lose, they
win. Yeah, I think
that's the team for me.
Yeah,
they're the Falcons of NCAA for me.
Take us to Saturday.
Saturday rivalry week. We got rivalry week. A lot of games, a lot of slates. You can do with what you please. Arizona takes on ASU. Texas at LSU. Number 5 Florida at number 8 Tennessee. Pitt at Wake Forest. Number 20 Mizzou at number 14 Mississippi State. Number 1 Auburn at number 23 Ole Miss. Number 24 Vandy at Oklahoma. Georgia at number 4 Bama. Number 11 Kansas takes on Baylor. Number 7 MSU, which is Michigan State versus USC. Number 22 Texas Tech at number 6 Houston. And to wrap it up with my favorite game to watch ever in college basketball is UNC at number 2 Duke. I love that matchup. I hate both teams, but I love watching those games. Both games.
Yep.
They play each other every year, twice. It's always a great game.
Always a good game.
Always, bro.
So, I need an upset.
We need a Fab Five and an upset now.
My upset
Toronto.
is going to be,
Marcus.
you know what? I'm going to go back to Tuesday. I'm going to do it.
He's going back to
I
Tuesday.
think Kentucky beats Tennessee.
Ooh.
And I think I still have a stale taste in my mouth from Tennessee fucking me over in that Florida game last time.
I'm with it. That game I can see going either way. I didn't want to pick on it.
My other pick was
I
going to
can see
be
it going either
Tennessee
way.
getting revenge on Florida on Saturday. That was going to be my other pick.
Where they at?
Saturday.
Yeah, but where they at?
It's in Tennessee.
I could see that.
So that
I like that one more, if you ask me.
I like both. I'm going to go against Tennessee, and I'm going to go with them. Yeah, I'm going to go with Kentucky, though. That was my first gut.
Okay, hey.
When I looked at
that's that shit.
Yeah, when I looked at the slate, that was my first gut choice, so
Hey, that's that shit.
my gut isn't always right, as we found out. So,
Ravens, huh?
it's more than the Ravens. Bets as well. Bets involved all everything. Although I did have a nice football season with bets, I will say that.
Yeah. So let's hit.
Kind of upset it's over. 'Cause
let's
I
hit a
was
Fab
starting to
Five.
get rolling.
So we got your. Let's hit these upset picks, and while I'm doing that, start looking at the Fab Five for this Saturday, because that's all we need left.
What are you looking at?
I'm gonna ramble off our upsets.
Oh,
real
go ahead.
quick
Go ahead. Yep,
for-
go ahead.
for
I
the
got you.
listeners.
I heard the second half.
There you go. So Klings has Wednesday, Texas over Ole Miss. Mark has on Wednesday or bro. That's Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yours
Tuesday, yep.
Mark's is on Tuesday. Kentucky over Tennessee. I like it. Kyle is on Wednesday as well. Maryland over Wisconsin. I love it. So, let's hit a Fab Five for these Saturday games and get this ball rolling.
I'm going to be honest. I like Duke at home
I do
against
too.
UNC.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's next?
Let's go with Michigan State over USC. I think Tom Izzo has the boys right now.
I like that.
Coach Izzo.
How about how do you feel about Houston?
I'm iffy on them. I really don't like that game. I think we leave that game alone,
Okay.
if I'm being real.
Shelved?
Yeah, shelf it.
I know we said we were going to take them serious, but I like Bama at home against Georgia.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm with that. I like Texas over LSU.
Yeah, I like that.
I think we start taking them a little bit more serious.
I like that.
We give them a chance right now, and if they screw
Yep.
us,
Yep.
we're not taking.
This
them
is their
serious.
one chance.
Yep, right now.
And if they
This is
win
a
it,
game they should win.
agreed. I agree there.
What about the Arizona and ASU game?
I like Arizona. I like what I'm seeing right now.
We'll leave it alone.
Well, I liked what I was seeing.
We'll leave that one alone because I kind of like ASU on that one. I'm an ASU guy.
I know that,
That's the
but
fandom.
who I think's winning is
ASU has proven me right a couple on these upsets, so I feel like I know when they're going to play their best ball.
we'll
What else we got?
yeah, there's got to be something else we
need
can get
one more.
here.
We only need one more.
Kind of Marquette.
Where they at?
Marquette.
Ooh, I didn't even see that. I like it if y'all like it.
Who do we like?
Marquette at home, Big East.
Against UConn?
Yeah.
I just tried to bet
Fuck
on
UConn.
Marquette, and you said, nah,
When?
Tuesday.
Who they play Tuesday?
Butler?
Yeah, I don't like that. I like them at home. I don't like them away. Them like I said, the Big East games. I like the home teams in those games. I feel like that runs a lot of it.
Okay.
I do like that though. Marquette over UConn at home.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Tuesday's Fab Five: Georgia, Kansas, Texas A&M, UNC, and Baylor. Again, that's Georgia, Kansas, Texas A&M, UNC, and Baylor on Tuesday. And on Saturday, Kling's got us.
Texas over LSU. Bama over Georgia. Wow.
Michigan State.
Michigan State. I'm never writing MSU again. Never. Michigan State over USC. Marquette over UConn. And Dukies over UNC. Dukies, the Dukies.
Dukies.
Cooper Flag.
Duke, Michigan State, Bama, Texas, Marquette. Let's get one of these.
Let's
get one of these.
Let's get one of these.
Are any of our your two upsets are on Wednesday? Mine's on Tuesday, so you
Yep.
probably can't parlay those.
You could probably parlay it on Tuesday.
Yours.
No, you could probably get it Tuesday
Ooh.
for all three of those.
Okay,
Write
I'm
that
about
down.
to. Kentucky,
Get in on Tuesday.
Texas, Maryland.
Get in on Tuesday.
Man, Texas or Tuesday's a big day for us.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a nice start to the week, or I guess beginning of the week because it started today. Yeah, get us over the hump.
Over the hump.
That was supposed to be a segment. We never
supposed
figured it
to-
out.
We'll bring it up.
We'll
We'll get there.
Maybe one day.
Baseball.
It was
Maybe back to baseball.
yeah.
Over the
We
hump.
could never
guys that get
humped.
no like clutch strikeouts or something. Wow.
Hey,
Mark's in humping mode.
trying to hump.
Hump.
Trying to make more kids.
Whoa.
Hey,
You don't want to do that.
it's about that time.
He's dropping some red flags.
Slam dunks.
He's dunking.
Anything else you got for the people?
Negative.
Kyle, you got
Negative.
any knowledge for us over there?
No. You know what? I do.
Here we go.
I promised somebody I'd give him a shout out. So let me take about 60 seconds to give him his time.
Who?
My man Theo Crew. I went to high school with this guy. Long-time Eagles fan.
Shout out Theo.
Same with me. He told me that this is the most exciting Eagles team that he's watched while being a fan. And I thought about it before I responded to him because I had to think. I wanted to know if I agree. You know what I mean? And I'd have to agree. This is probably the most beside this team and the 2 years ago team. It's kind of the same team, just without Saquon.
I was going to say that
rookies.
2004 team though with McNabb and
that was
B-Dog.
fun. I remember that's what I compared it to.
yeah, I was going to
was
say
that
I would
team.
say that would be two. That
But
team would be two
This team was Saquon
for sure,
and
no
the
doubt.
rookies on both sides. I think Theo hit it perfectly. This is the most excitement I've had as an Eagles fan.
Yeah, I mean you got to look at it on
the 20 plus 30, almost 30 years. Fan.
yeah. On defense, you got the two young corners who had to step up this year. I mean, you guys really needed them to. Then you got
both
Saquon.
arguably defensive rookies of the year.
Yep,
So
they're finalists. They are finalists, top five. And then adding Saquon and him having the year he's having. I mean, how can you not just
right.
be excited about the year you guys had.
Right.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
So I gotta agree with my man Theo on that one. Shout out Theo. Go Birds. We're gonna get this one, bub.
Go Birds. Fuck the Chiefs.
All right. Fuck the Chiefs. You heard it.
That's right.
Fuck. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
As I'm about to say, be kind, spread love. We'll
Fuck
see y'all next week.
We out.